So in this video, I'm going to explain the gear nomenclature. The different terminology used in the gear we should know while going to design the gears. These terminology are very important. Once you are clear about this terminology, then you can easily approach for designing the gear wheels. Now let us see that how the different terms are used in these gears. Now this is the actual the profile of the gear. See the bottom circle is known as root or dedendum circle. The bottom circle is known as root or dedendum circle. Just above that, we are providing the small clearance about the meshing of the two gear wheels. Then we have to draw another circle. That circle is known as a clearance circle. So the difference between dedendum circle and clearance circle is the clearance. Then at the center of this gears, you have to draw the one more circle. That circle is known as a pitch circle. Then the top circle is known as addendum circle. So these are the four important circles. With the help of these important circles, we are defining the other terminology. So now the vertical, the radial distance between the clearance circle and pitch circle is known as addendum. Similarly, the radial difference between the pitch circle and addendum circle is known as addendum. The difference between clearance circle and root or addendum circle is known as clearance. And from the dedendum circle to the addendum circle, the total is known as a total depth. The total distance is known as total depth. Now you can see that consecutive, that the space providing between the tooths, that is known as a tooth space. And you can see that we are measuring the circumferentially on the pitch circle from one tooth to the same point in the next tooth. That radial, that circumferential distance is known as circular pitch. And you can see the top, that is the face width, and the top portion is called as a top land. Now you can see that entire surface of the tooth is divided into two surfaces, and from the middle, from the almost the pitch circle, the above surface is called as a face and below is called as a flank. And the distance we are measuring along this pitch circle, one tooth, that is known as a tooth thickness. So working depth, once if you know the clearance, because the tooth is not touching the bottom surface or root surface of the gear wheel, there is a small gap is provided. Now the working depth is the vertical distance you can measure from the addendum circle to the clearance circle. So these all the terms are called as a gear nomenclature. So these are the important terminology we are using in the gears. That is the addendum circle, dedendum circle, pitch circle, circular pitch, tooth thickness, tooth space, face of the width, top land, face, flank, dedendum, addendum. These are the terminology frequently we are using while designing the gear wheels. So that's why I am going to explain in this video. These are very important. Well, once you go for the design of the gears, all these terms are frequently we are using. So once we are clear about these terms, then it's easy to approach for the design of the any gear wheels. And mainly the addendum, dedendum, circular pitch, diameter of the gear. That is the pitch circle. Yeah, diameter of the gear means so many diameters are there. The pitch circle diameter, addendum circle diameter, dedendum circle diameter. So you should know, you should clear about all these diameters. I hope all of you understand the important terminology or nomenclature of the gear.